Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to Nell's Animal Room. I am Nell, of course, and this is going to be like things that you need to know before you get a rabbit. And this is just some tips that I would like to give you guys. Now, this is going to be just five, but I might make a part two to this. So let's get straight to it. At number one, also, I have some sort of a time lapse of me cleaning the cage. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. I've just thought I would try something different, and I'm putting a voice over this video. So yeah, number one. No, it's not as easy as you may think to keep a rabbit. No, some people get rabbits because they are so cute, which they are. But then after a week or so, they like see how much work that it actually takes to keep one. And I do not recommend getting a rabbit for your kids if that's what you're planning to do, um, unless you will be the one taking care of it 100%. Um, so yeah, it's not easy, and please do a lot of research before you get a rabbit, and make sure that you will have the time to basically take care of one. And guys, if you do get a rabbit and if you decide that you can't keep it, please do not just let it run free, because you might be thinking that you're letting it free but you're just making it food for other bigger animals. So if you cannot keep your rabbit anymore, please take it to a animal rescue shelter. Do not just let it run free across your house, over the road, wherever. Please don't do that, because you're basically just killing the poor animal. Guys, just please don't do that. That annoys me so much. You're not letting it free. You're just making it food. Anyway, I'm not going to start a rant. Number two, a rabbit is not like a dog. What I mean by that is, not all rabbits like to cuddle up. Not all rabbits like to be petted. Not all rabbits like to be picked up. Actually, 90%, this is not a fact, but most of the rabbits that you will come across will not like to be picked up. Especially if you just get the rabbit, please try to avoid handling for at least 24 hours. Um, let before you get even close to the rabbit, before you want to cuddle with it, pet it, or even pick up, you kind of need to build it like a trust, so you can trust the rabbit and the rabbit can trust you, which is the most important thing. You need to treat the rabbit with respect and care. So if you do need to pick up the rabbit, I won't try to jump out or scratch you, and try to keep in picking up rabbits to a minimum, as rabbits hate being picked up. I had my rabbit for uh, a few months now, and he has to be packed up, and I have a good bond with my rabbit. Like, when I'm just sitting on the floor and he's running about, he will come over, start licking me, want to cuddle and get petted. But just because my rabbit likes to get petted doesn't mean that your one will. You guys get the point? Okay, so at number three, we have, are they expensive to keep? Alright, guys, so I'm running out of footage, so I'm going to add some photos at the end. I just didn't get enough video footage. But yeah, so are they expensive to keep? No. Uh, if you buy the right stuff, you will only maybe spend like between 40 and 50 pounds, which is the same in dollars. You will spend about 40-50 a month, if that. But me, my when I'm going to do my next shopping, my next animal shopping, I am going to stock up on stuff and I'm going to get extra stuff. Um, so it just really depends how big of a rabbit it is, and how often you restock basically. So you just need to keep on top of your supplies and organization. Um, so yeah. Alright, so at number four we have, do rabbits smell? No, rabbits don't smell. You don't have to wash them, because rabbits will groom and wash themselves. All you really need to do is just cut their nails. But if you're like me, you can take your rabbit to the vet or the groomers to get their nails cut, because I'm too scared to cut my rabbit's nails, just in case. Okay, so last but not least, at number 5, this is kind of like a 3-in-1 question, and it's, do they need attention and do you need to spend time with them? So it's a 2-in-1 question, sorry. And do you need to spend lots of time with your rabbit? I can't really answer that for sure. It's a 50-50. So let me try to explain it as good as I can. Basically, if a rabbit gets lonely or like wants to just play about or anything like that, most likely the rabbit will come to you, but it's not for sure. So this is what I do whenever I let my rabbit out, and when I see him running about beside me, I will like just pet him. I will play about with him. I will throw his toys, and if he responds to that, then that means that the rabbit wants to play with you. But if the rabbit just kind of like ignores you and just goes away and does his own thing, then he wants to be left alone. But if the rabbit stays around you when you try to pet him or even play with him and his toys, then that means that he wants to basically play with you and that he wants attention. And also another way of a rabbit of when to know if your rabbit wants some attention is what my one will do sometimes is if I'm sitting on the floor, for example, as I was editing this video on my phone, I was sitting on the floor, he came around, jumped on my stomach, jumped off, and then he kind of pulled my t-shirt, so I started to like pet him, and he just lay down, fell asleep, and yeah. Anyway guys, this will be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. This was a little bit rushed, as I'm trying to get this out as quick as I can. So hopefully this makes sense. Anyway, if you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, comment. Please be sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and all of that stuff. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Bye.